Hey, what up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Wine and Words of Encouragement. As you can see, we have a different set right now. It is a little cold and rainy outside, so I had to do this one inside. I apologize for that. I'd like to be in the elements when I do this, but it is what it is. So we're gonna work through this. As you can see, there's wine in my glass. There's also a decanter of wine here. Today we are in Bordeaux. We're talking about the Chateau Guillot out of Monton Saint-Emilion 2019. Hope you guys can see that. Anybody knows me knows that I love Bordeaux. 80% Merlot here, 20% Cabernet Franc. And let's get right into it. On the nose, I get tart plum and some spice here. I get coffee grounds and a little bit of wet soil here. I also get some blackberries. Let's see if everything's translating to the palate. This is a little bit more rustic, a little bit more austere. You're definitely getting that plum that I was talking about up in the middle, but it's a tart plum. It's not an overly ripe plum at all. Great tannin structure here. Long finish. It's the medium plus body, full body wine. I dig it. I think you drink it by itself or pair with food, it's going to be amazing. This is very, very old world in my opinion. It's very rustic. So if you're more into fruit forward, big boy red wines, stick to Napa and Sonoma. You may get some in Bordeaux, but this one is definitely not that. This is more of a rustic style. This is more of an old school Bordeaux style in my opinion. So anyway, I love the wine. Get a bottle, get a couple bottles if you get a chance. So anyway, with that being said, I feel like it's time that we get into the words. Let's go. So, in my opinion, life is based on past habits for most people. You condition yourself and you live out a habit to be able to protect yourself. My thing with that is you do the same thing, you get the same result. And while that makes you feel comfortable and safe, if you're trying to grow as a person, in the long run, I believe it hinders that growth or stops it completely. So just something to think about. If you are this type of person that wants to make different moves, you're going to continue to chase your tail until you figure out a way to stop the cycle of chasing your tail. The first variable in trying to change yourself and get different results, the first thing is awareness that you are consciously or unconsciously reacting the same way you would have in previous situations. Now, my thing, what I started to do, not always, but when I got to this place, what I started to do was I started looking at it as a war every single day. If I react in the way I previously did to a situation that took me out of my character, I lost that day. Now, of course, I didn't live in it. I just realized I lost that day, and then the next time I'm going to do better. I think the awareness of knowing when you're making the same move you would have made in the past, once you realize that it's happening in the moment, it also gives you the power to change your direction in that moment. So that's all I have for you guys today. Until next time, cheers.